bum, but at this point I call that history. Fuck around and grill a pig like some rotisserie. Give a fuck about who you think you with, don't trust the industry. Why you wanna be my enemy? You should really let me be, cause really you can't fuck with me. Nah, you can't fuck with me, little bitch. And yes, I took my heat. Yes, I love to redo, that made me LAME or WISE. My third eye open, I can see. Must protect my inner peace. No response, I can't give you my energy. I don't follow trends, cause bitch, I'ma just.
I hope that everyone's day is going wonderful. I wanted to share just some of the things that was highlighted to me today, and it was basically fixated and focused on our anger and basically just knowing how to properly deal with your anger and not to shed light on it and not, kind of like shy away from it in a sense like a lot of us tend to have the habit of doing. Today, I basically was feeling a lot of anger and resentment, just tired in general. A lot of trauma held in that we are basically experiencing at this time. All the things that is left unsaid, things that go unspoken about, we are carrying it around like it's a dead weight, not really knowing how to properly release it, not even wanting to focus on releasing it because the anger is just too much to even focus on. But yet in the process of trying to run from it, still angry. It's like at that point, what can we do to escape the pain that we feel? I haven't even been feeling like going outside too much. Basically, like, how many of us get like that in the moods where you just literally shutting the world out, keeping to yourself or keeping yourself in this energetic bubble. I feel that we, at this time of basically being in the bubble, instead of trying to fight your way out of it by running from your problems, it's best to embrace this bubble. Learn to understand why you put yourself in one to begin with. What energies are trapped inside and how can you transmute it? First, understand the energies you are working with and how you are feeling in this moment and how can you transmute it? How can you overcome it? It's so important and crucial to learn to understand your habits of neglecting yourself and your pain. We have to stop allowing ourselves to suffer so much. We become too attached to the ideal of how things are supposed to be instead of just learning how to be. Stop fighting the current. If you don't, you're going to end up drowning. No one can beat the current. Once it begins flowing, nobody can beat the current. It's no need to try to overpower it. It's best to just become one with it. I was being shown a waterfall. At some point, there may be a drop that makes you feel like you've reached the end or like it is the end. But it's not. You will reach the surface again, and things will begin to sail smoothly again. And you may experience that wild current again at some point, but you have to know that you will make it out. You have to know that things will get better because it just have to, right? You got this. You are strong. You are powerful. You are intellectual. You are smart. You are a warrior. You are an earth angel. You hold all the answers within you. You just have to want to seek them. I'm hearing turn your pain into passion. Learn how to start transmuting this energy so that we can become better for ourselves, so that we can mold ourselves into the best version and the highest version for us. The worst thing you can do is allow yourself to soak in that anger and not do anything to try to, help the way that you're feeling. It's not a need to just be so hard on yourself about your anger, or even it's not a need to try to fight against it. Like you shouldn't feel the way you feel, or guilt behind you getting angry, or it's just like you're in a sense shaming yourself for how you feel. It's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. We go through our seasons of being angry. Sometimes that's needed to fuel that fire within you. And so it's like you have to get to a point of just no longer using different escape mechanisms to just temporarily put a band-aid over your feelings, and learn to truly heal them. Learn to truly transmute that energy for yourself. Because nobody's going to do it for us. It starts with us, you know? And so it's like you have to have that willpower to want to go within, to begin the process of healing. And yes, sometimes the process can be a little dragged out or long, or it feels that, you know, you're never done healing, which we are never truly done healing. But it's like you got to start somewhere, you know? We got to start somewhere, because if not, it's just going to continue to eat you up. That feeling is going to continue to eat you up until you learn to address it for what it is and be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Forgive your parents. Forgive your family members. Forgive old friends, acquaintances. Forgive old partnerships. It's only hurting us in the end to keep holding on to it. And you don't deserve that. I don't deserve it. So it's just best to start going with the flow of life and to learn to enjoy what life has in store for us, you know? We all go through our storms, but there's always a rainbow at the end. Always. I hope that this message helped whoever it was for, and I pray this message reach all who it is meant for. Love and light.